There are more schemes going on that you can shake a stick at in EastEnders, and James Willmott Brown's master plan seems to be taking shape as he closes in on both the Vic and the cafe, while Max Branning ups the pressure on Jane Beale, leading to a shocking decision. Elsewhere in Albert Square, there's heartache for other families as Stacey Fowler's labor has complications and she and Martin are left fearing for their baby daughter, while Michelle is pushed too far by her stalker Tom. Monday 16th October. Max arrives to confront Jane ahead of her meeting with the police and issues a threat that she can't ignore. She keeps his name out of the conversation before then confiding in Ian that she needs to get away from the square for good. Martin faces a crisis as Stacey is rushed to hospital for an emergency C-section after complications with the birth. As a baby girl is delivered, there is further bad news when the newborn faces a fight for life. Keanu is torn over whether to sign up to the agency but eventually agrees to become an escort to help his family, while Ingrid continues to be impressed with him when he is good with Janet. Tuesday 17th October. Max arrives at James' house and James is quick to check that the plan is still on course, before he sets Max another extremely difficult task. Meanwhile, James also checks everything is going well with Luke's work on the Vic. Back on the square, Kathy is upset that Ian plans to sell the cafe to Wayland and go and move away with Jane, but eventually comes round to the idea, while Ben is surprised when Luke asks if they can try again. Lauren and Abby return and are bickering, and Abby is annoyed that Lauren has to continue staying due to the Beals moving away. Meanwhile, Donna encourages Abby to open up about the pregnancy. At the hospital, Michelle does her best to support Martin and Stacey, but Tom is watching. Stacey decides to visit her daughter while Kathy has some advice for Keanu. Thursday 19th October. Stacey and Martin are forced to face up to their serious situation and start to fall apart as their attempts to stay positive falter. After Martin storms out, a supportive Max visits Stacey to share some kind words. Max piles on the pressure on Jane, but she reckons that she can see some light left in his vengeful soul. Later, however, Jane tells Ian that it's over, she's moving away from Albert Square without him. Michelle spots Tom following her on the tube while Keanu goes on his first date as an escort. Friday 20th October. Michelle is furious to see Tom hanging around again and launches herself at him, warning him to stay away from her. The situation prompts a worried Sharon to call the police and update them on the situation. Ian struggles to come to terms with Jane's decision as she says her goodbyes, while the Carters are rocked when Luke tells them how much work needs done. Offers her support, but is she genuine? Carmel is on edge as Stacey returns while her baby daughter remains in hospital, while Donna fills in Jay and Ben about Abby's pregnancy and Lauren asks Josh for her job back.